my Texas oven beef brisket. This recipe has been a hit no matter where I've taken it. And I've taken it to tailgate parties, to my son's lacrosse games. I've done it for Thanksgiving, and everywhere I've done it, people ask me for the recipe. So be prepared, because somebody's going to ask you for the recipe. So let's get started. My guests are arriving soon, and we've got to get this in the oven. So we're going to start with a 4-pound brisket. And here I have different spices. I've got onion powder, sugar, mustard, salt, garlic powder, pepper, and chili powder. And then I'm going to take a bay leaf. Since this one's kind of small, I kind of did 2, and just crunch them up a bit. That's it. And then we want to stir this together. You want to make sure you really get those seasonings mixed in there. And you can see I have some clumps of different things happening here. And once we have it blended, we're just going to rub it on the meat. Now, I always like to use my hands. Some people are a little weird about that, but I think you got to feel your meat. You know what I mean? And I should tell you that we want to make sure that your brisket is a trimmed brisket, and you can get your butcher to do it, or you can save money by buying an untrimmed one, and you can do it yourself if you're really handy. I've got my pan behind me and it's ready to go in, and you can see how delicious. You can even smell how great this is going to be. And once I get that, it's in my pan. You know, this recipe says it's for about 10 people, but honestly, I have found it to feed at least 14 to 16 people, and especially this is going to be appetizers for a group of women, so this is going to be plenty for tonight. So let's get it in the oven. You really don't need barbecue sauce, but I have some die-hard condiment friends. So if I serve it, I typically just use the au jus, or the juice that comes off of the brisket, but I also sometimes will have a little side of a nice quality barbecue sauce. And tonight I'm going to serve mini brisket sliders, and I'll have that barbecue sauce on the side. Stay tuned and watch the next video if you want to make an amazing veggie platter that your friends are going to rave about.